So we start with the undercard, which Rand Paul's not going to participate. I don't even know why any of these people are showing up for this undercard. I'm just going to be very forthright. Carly Fiorina, Mike Huckabee, Rick Santorum. I mean, at this point, if you're not on the varsity stage, why are you even out in the race?
It's true, and I think it'll be reflected in a low viewership tonight, folks. You know, look, there are plenty of merits to Carly Fiorina. I think she's a terrific campaigner, but she just hasn't converted her great debate performances into a campaign that has broken through. Santorum and Huckabee are, you know, they're dead men walking. I don't know why they're still in this game. And frankly, on the main stage, you know, Dr. Carson's campaign has sort of collapsed in the last few weeks, and he's down into the single digits in a lot of places now. And so, you know, the focus of this campaign, of this debate tonight, is going to end up being the Cruz-Trump battle on the one hand, and then I think a Jeb-Marco scrap on the other. So I think you're going to see a couple of different narratives there tonight, but honestly, the guys that aren't on the stage are I think at this point, we're done, and the undercard stuff no longer really has relevance, I think, to the voters who are paying attention to the primary.
Right. And I know I talked about this a little bit earlier today on radio. I mean, I understand why some of these cats are hanging on to this for this length of time, because they got to pay their consultants. You know, the guys on K Street, their wives, they need boob jobs, Rick. I mean, somebody's got to pay for that. So, I mean, I understand why they're staying on for that length of time. But I mean, come on, after this, there's such a thing as like wearing out your welcome. It's like having a cocktail party, and then you're done, you want to go to bed for the night, you kind of want to clean up, and then you have those few people who are still there and they won't leave, and it's kind of unnerving.
Yep, and I think look, I think after tonight, you're going to see very little airtime for the folks in the undercard and the folks in the second tier, and this campaign is going to very rapidly focus on, you know, the fights in Iowa, the fights in New Hampshire, the fights in South Carolina to come, and I think none of the other guys have an opportunity to really disrupt the current campaign environment tremendously. They don't have the resources, they don't have the message, they don't have the opportunity to really change the way this campaign is playing out right now.